Hey, good morning from Prescott, Arizona. It's mid-November now, and I'm up at the dispersed camping site. I'm at one dispersed camping site behind the iconic Butte in Prescott. It's the most recognizable land feature that you can see from all over Prescott area. I've been coming up here for the past, about the past week. It's a 7-day limit here, as it is all over Prescott Basin. And the benefit of these ones is they are closest to town of all the other Prescott Basin sites, depending on where you want to go, of course. But if you want to be near downtown, and in my case, I like to be near Starbucks, so I come up here. And this one here happens to be basically at the peak. And I would have parked closer, but they're filled up, being still the weekend. It's a pretty well used area. You generally find there are people up here most of the time. So I'm going to drive back downtown. I'm actually leaving today because it's just too darn cold. It's middle of November, and it's I think it was 25 degrees last night, so it was a bit, it became a little difficult to sleep. So I'm going to head out of here, and alright, so heading back out of here, show you some more of these sites. And what this area looks like. One thing about this area is all the sites are completely different. There's no real consistent theme in any of them. Some of them are kind of large, some of them are kind of small, some of them have neighbors, other ones do not. There's an overlook. Oh, what a great view of Butte there. Down here, see it without the window in the way. Didn't work out too well. So there's one of the sites right there being used. One of the numbered sites. All the sites up here are numbered. This is a pretty good one. You can't really see because the guy's there, but it's got a fire pit back there and a great view on all sides. That's one of the nicer ones up here. Also past where I was, even though I said it's a peak, it was a peak, but it continues all the way back around down towards the south, and there are also some great views out that way. When you come out here, there's hiking up and around Butte is a really nice hike, extremely popular, paved hike which might appeal to some people. The way up is pretty steep and moderately steep and totally paved. The other way, another way to come back down is, or up if you want, is a more normal sort of trail. Another site right here. If you're able to see that a little bit, because you don't want to point the camera right at the guy. So I think the distance to the closest of the sites is about 3 miles. Granted, you're going up the side of a mountain a bit, about 3 miles. It's not the greatest of roads, but it's drivable for most vehicles. You see a lot of regular cars up here. And it continues around. The distance I was at was probably about 6 miles, I think. And it continues all the way around. I guess it probably continues about 15, maybe even 20 miles. Or probably not that far. 12 to 15 miles, I guess. Oh, this is a pair of sites right here. And then there's just one more set of sights on the way back down.